artist Collective Extravaganza, and we're here with Antsteez.com.
Hi, I'm Christy Almeida. We're part of the Artist Collective.
I'm Holly Rodriguez.
And it's Molly Go.
The Artist Collective Extravaganza is a gathering of artists, not only artists but also musicians and poets, thespians, performers alike. We gather to create art. We also have fundraising events to help us continue and make more art and more events. We have events to fundraise for future events, and we also like to include the community and expose our artists to the community.
We have a Halloween extravaganza happening Saturday, October 30th. Entrance is $5, but if you're wearing a costume, you get in for $3.
Our Halloween bash is going to include a costume contest. We're going to have free beer for 21 and over. It is an adult show, so you have to be 18 to enter the door. Like Chrissy said, it's only $3 if you have a really good costume.
And it's going to be held in the Annex.
In Hialeah.
Shack Annex in Hialeah.
This fundraiser is actually going to go ahead and fund not only for us to get more merch. We're going to make tote bags and we're going to make t-shirts for Artist Collective. We're working on pins. Actually, Molly,
The pins are on Facebook right now. We're still voting. It's not too late. Like it if you like it. That way we know which ones our supporters are going to enjoy wearing.
so we have about 10 designs, and I guess you can pick from your favorite 3. And out of those 3, they'll get printed for the Halloween show. Not only are we going to collect money for merchandise, but we're actually having another event December 18th at Churchill's. It's still a surprise. We don't know what we know what our theme is, but we don't want to give it away.
We have been working on art together, collaborating to make big pieces for the show. Not only that, but designs for our merchandise, our pins, our patches coming to you on the Halloween show.
Yeah, for example, we've been doing short films. We've been, painting like crazy. We've been
Brainstorming, basically.
Yeah, dancers have been dancing, poets have been writing. Well, you can look us up on Facebook. Artist Collective Extravaganza are the keywords. You can email us at artist.collective.miami@gmail.com. Well, our goals as a group is basically to expose our very talented bunch to the community, to different museums, people.
It's basically a great way to network. So if you decide to be a part of Artist Collective, it's a good incentive, not only because representation is really hard to get, especially in a town like Miami for artists, but we also think that it's a really great segue into becoming or getting more exposure in the Miami community in art. Not only fine art, but also performers and thespians and poets, because I figure you go to an art show, you see one performer and you'll see a bunch of other people and meet and greet, and you just get to meet a lot of really cool people.
Also, we like to gather people to make art together. We love to make art, and we think it's amazing. We love to paint or make music and write. So the more people you have contributing to one project, the more extensive it becomes.
Yes, this group is open to anyone who has the motivation to join a group, and if you have good ideas or just any ideas and want to share them, I like to say we like to come together and make ideas grow, get bigger, and it's a lot of fun.
It's a
So
great way.
come over and paint with us.
Yeah, it's inspiration. It's definitely inspiration.
It's really easy to become a member. All you have to do is send us an email tell us about yourself briefly. If you want to, submit a picture or a video of whatever it is that you enjoy doing, or just come to one of our events and say hello.
Yeah, there is a participation fee, but because we are artists, we understand the nature of our
Poverty.
of our struggle. So just to join Artist Collective is only $5. $5. So you can join us. Usually when we have events, we ask for a donation. If it's your time, your energy, if you have a little extra cash that you want to donate, if you want to donate a service or materials of any kind, we do ask that if you are part of any event that we have, which are, far between each other, they're about 3 months apart, you can donate something at your convenience, and that's it.
We've been working together, making art together for about a year, and ever since then we started thinking about it. Hey, why don't we put on our own shows? And we're surrounded by artists. All of our friends do something, whether it's dance or music or poetry or painting or sculpture. So we thought, we've got all these friends. Everyone makes beautiful work. Let's get together. And we got together for a show at the Firefly, and it was a lot of fun. It was a good success. And so we wanted to make it bigger and start collecting more friends.
Our group now has 26 members. We just had a promotional event at Churchill's for Hialeah Fest, and we have a bunch of people that joined our mailing list, which is great. We've had a really good turnout. A lot of people have been really interested. So 26 and counting.
Well, for me, art can be an expression and at the same time an interpretation, and it can be an escape from life and a proof of life, and that's why I love creating it. Playing to paint is what I love to do best, so that's why I became an artist.
I actually studied art for about 4 years in college, and it's just basically been a passion for me. I cannot see myself doing anything else except being a creative individual in whatever sense it may be. If it's painting, sculpting, creating, just about anything. I'm a very creative person. I don't think I could be stuck in an office all day. So I think painting is the best thing that I could ever do.
I've been painting for as long as I can remember. I got my BFA several years back, and I just love paint. I love images. I love making beautiful things and expressing myself and letting other people find meanings in the things that I make and sharing ideas in that way.
Well, I'm a co-creator and a treasurer, and Molly?
I am pretty much a manager.
Yeah.
The administrator. I pretty much,
what to do.
yeah, I yell at everyone and tell them what to do and tell them that they're late on their deadlines and hurry up and send me that email. So I send out all the emails most of the time. But yeah, I'm basically the nagging one.
That's true. Her emails are a joy to read. I'm the curator. I've been organizing all of the art that we've been making together, collecting that together, so that when we have shows, I curate them and also organize everyone else's submissions for the events.
We also have someone who takes care of the bands and the poets and sets up our, what do you call it when the bands go on? Yeah, like the playlist or whatever, time they go on. Obviously we don't know anything about bands, that's someone else. But we also do have people that go out and recruit and do advertising. We have people who help us with the food, and they donate their food services and their drinks and stuff like that. So thanks to all you guys.
My influences are my wonderful husband. He's a great dancer, and also my mother who writes poetry.
I'm mostly influenced by nature. I like to look at different patterns that I see in nature and colors. I love fractal geometry, and of course I'm always looking to painters of the past. And I try to find like a spiritualness in my painting, and I think that's why I paint nature mostly, because I find a deep reference there.
I personally was always inclined to three-dimensional art, sculptures, ceramics, woodwork, metalwork. But I will never forget this one day in my art history class. I see a slide of Van Gogh, and I'm like, oh my God, this is me. This guy is speaking through me. So I think that him and his life, you know, I studied a lot of his biography, and I think that his life really, him and Rembrandt, have really shaped and helped me to say, hey, it's okay, you can paint. Even though I'm like not the best painter, I can sculpt anything, but you know, for me, I think it's like a push, like, hey, go ahead, you know, you can go ahead and paint, you know, join us. So.
One of the most dedicated artists that we have is Christian Rod. He makes a lot of art, which is wonderful, and it's really, he's very passionate and soulful about his art. Also, we have Jamie Guerliacho. She's also wonderful and makes a lot of art and likes to paint.
What I want to say is thanks to Chris for designing our flyer for Halloween.
Yeah,
we had a kind of a mini contest, and he won. Obviously, he makes the best skulls, so he made our Halloween flyer. I also want to give a big thanks to Daniel Portilla. He helps us a lot with our merchandise. He makes our pins. He does a lot of the design as far as like graphic design and advertising. He's going to be the one in charge of our website. His band, Stop the Presses, also Ali is in it. They're going to be playing at our Halloween show. So shout out to Stop the Presses. Thank you guys so much for helping us. Who else? Oh, John, come here. Come here, John. Say hi. This is our friend John.
Want to get in the middle there.
Here. John is part of our artist collective. What do you do, John? Tell them what you do.
Well, I do wood burnings and murals and street art mostly.
Good job.
He's fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, John.
Our group is very diverse. We have a lot of different people. We've got Danny Gonzalez, who does video work. We have Ariel, who's a great dancer. We have Natalie, who does more traditional dancing like that. Ballet. Who are we forgetting?
Oh, all of our poets. Alonzo.
Freeman.
We have Freeman Paz, who does poetry for us too. You know, we have a lot of people. Actually, Miguel has not actually officially became a member, so Miguel, you better be a member, because I know you do poetry and you sing and you play music, so get with it.
Shout out to Fernie. Thank you so
Fernie,
much.
you're the best.
We love you.
The Shack Annex is going to be our host for the Halloween show, and we want to say thank you, thank you, thank you.
Also, thank you to the Firefly.
Yes.
We really love you. Thanks, Guido.
Firefly. I think that if it wasn't for Fernie and his support, Arts Collective couldn't be doing what it's doing now. So thank you for all his support.
Fernie.
Yes. For his promotions, everything. He's always thinking of us. Thank you.
Also to Jeff Rollins, you know, he really helped us book shows at Churchill. It's great. And so
Yes, and all you guys
thanks
at
to him
Churchill.
and the Curious Hair. Thank you.
Thanks, Antsteez.